Good morning. It's my pleasure to give an overview of my presentation entitled The Policies of Territorial Attractiveness of the City of Rabat: How Culture Contributes to the Transformation of the Urban Landscape, which will be presented during the first International Conference on Geography and Environmental Sciences. The paper was authored by Manal BRIK and Professor Said SGHIR from the Laboratory of Territorial Management, Modeling and Communication of the Polydisciplinary Faculty of Rabat, Sultan Moulay Slimane University, Morocco. We'll start with a brief introduction to territorial attractiveness and its link with culture. Then we'll cite the objectives and methodology used to analyze the urban phenomenon. After that, we'll present the data and discuss the obtained results. Currently, territorial attractiveness constitutes one of the major challenges for the cities of the 21st century. Consequently, city managers are increasingly adopting attractiveness policies to position their territories on the international competitive scene and attract the maximum of investment flows. That is why cities of the world rely on culture in an attempt to reproduce the Guggenheim effect that can be explained as a phenomenon whereby cultural investment plus showy architecture are supposed to equal economic uplift for cities struggling economically. We aim to verify if the integration of the cultural element in territorial attractiveness policies helped in transforming the urban landscape of Rabat city. We decided to work with an observational research method called the grounded theory. It is a method based on constructing a hypothesis or a theory through the collecting and analysis of data gathered by observing a phenomenon. In our case, the observed phenomenon is the transformation in the embellishment of Rabat's built environment and urban landscape. We'll be studying the project Rabat City of Light, Moroccan Capital of Culture, a territorial brand that makes culture a lever of development and promotion. This program covers several aspects of the development of Rabat and is divided into 7 axes. It's a project that aims to promote Rabat's attractiveness through culture. We'll try to evaluate how giving Rabat a cultural vocation affected its built environment and urban landscape. We'll start with the first axe of the program, cultural promotion and heritage conservation. The intervention of this axe consists of, first, the construction of new cultural facilities like the Grand Theatre of Rabat, designed by the famous architect Zaha Hadid, the Museum of Archaeology and Earth Sciences, the National Institute and the National Conservatory of Music and Choreographic Arts, the Heritage Museum and the Oceanographic Museum. Second, the restoration and conservation of the UNESCO World Heritage and National Heritage Sites, especially the Hassan Tower, the Medina and its ramparts, the 2 Qasbas of Shalla in Ludaya, and the George Jama district. Third, the promotion of cultural activity through the upgrading and improvement of existing cultural equipment such as neighborhood theaters, art galleries, libraries, and museums. Giving a city a cultural vocation requires more than just building and upgrading cultural facilities. That is why the program Rabat City of Light includes works for improving the aesthetics of Rabat, such as the resorption of slums and precarious housing, as well as the enhancement of under-equipped districts. In addition, 2 of the most emblematic projects for enhancing Rabat's image are Rabat's Coast Development Project and the Burgrak Valley Development Project. These 2 projects are being executed on lands that were vacant and abandoned, and now they will turn into major hubs for culture, business, and entertainment. By overlaying the two maps, we can see that there is an important surface covered by the operations of the project Rabat City of Light. The project in its globality, besides promoting cultural activity, works on the embellishment of Rabat and the beautification of its built frame. Working with world-renowned architects, upgrading existing facilities, restoration of monuments and heritage, eliminating precarious houses, and exploitation of vacant lands potential, all these operations aim to promote Rabat's image as a cultural city. In conclusion, the cultural vocation given to Rabat through the project Rabat City of Light, Moroccan Capital of Culture, helped in transforming its urban landscape. The project, with all its strategies to promote cultural activity, contributed to the beautification of the city's landscape and built environment. And thank you for your attention.